So students, in the last two videos, we discussed 20 problems. In the first video, 10 problems, second video, 10 more problems. In this video, we will discuss the remaining 10 problems. These are all very important problems. These are all collected from different competitive exams. You try to practice all these problems at least 2 times. The next problem is a sample of gas gamma equal to 1.5 is taken through an adiabatic process. Process is given adiabatic. In which the volume is compressed from 1600 centimeter cube to 400 centimeter cube. If initial pressure is 150 kilopascal, then how much will be the final pressure? The problem is asked like this. Gamma for the process given 1.5. Initial volume is 1600 cubic centimeters. Final volume V2 equal to 400 cubic centimeters. Initial pressure P1 equal to 150 kilopascal, and final pressure you are asked to find. What is the final pressure? The process is given adiabatic process, means indirectly reversible adiabatic process or isentropic process. As we know, the relation between the pressure and volume for isentropic process, first of all, the isentropic rule is PV power gamma equal to constant. If PV power gamma equal to constant, P1 V1 power gamma is equal to P2 V2 power gamma. From this you are asked to decide the final pressure. Now, from this relation, I can write that P2 by P1 is equal to V1 by V2 power gamma. P2 by P1 equal to V1 by V2 power gamma. Okay. From this P2 equal to P1 into V1 by V2 power gamma. P1 is given 150. V1 is 1600 divided by V2 400 power gamma. Gamma is given 1.5. So P2 equal to 150 into 1600 by 400 equal to 4 power 1.5. It is equal to 150 into, as we know, 4 power 1.5 equal to 8. 8 into 150, it is equal to 1200 kilopascal. Since initial pressure is in kilopascal, the resultant final pressure must be in kilopascal. So the answer is 1200 kilopascal. Very important problem. Answer is 1200 kilopascal. This is also most expected problem. Very important problem. Come to the next problem. 22nd problem. 22nd problem is, which of the following set of quantities contain intensive properties? Intensive variables means intensive properties. Pressure, temperature, density, these three are coming under intensive properties. Work is not a property. Volume is extensive property. Kinetic energy, potential energy, internal energy, these are all coming under extensive properties. So intensive properties are pressure, temperature and density. Here density is the reciprocal of the specific volume. Come to the next problem, 23rd problem. A thermometer works on the principle of zeroth law of thermodynamics. Very easy problem. All thermometers are constructed to work on zeroth law of thermodynamics. Zeroth law of thermodynamics states that if two bodies are separately thermally equilibrium state with third body, then any two bodies are under thermally equilibrium state. Anyhow, thermometers are working based on the zeroth law of thermodynamics. Come to the next problem, 24th problem. In a reversible isothermal process, undergone for an ideal gas. For an ideal gas, as we know, 24th problem, it is given for ideal gas. For an ideal gas, change in internal energy du equal to mCv into dt. Isothermal condition means at constant temperature. At constant temperature, dt equal to 0. If dt equal to 0, change in internal energy du equal to 0. Come to the options. In a reversible isothermal process undergone by an ideal gas, heat transfer is not 0. Change in internal energy is 0. Yes. In the ideal gas isothermal process, internal energy remains constant or change in internal energy remains 0. That is about the 24th problem. Come to the 25th problem. 25th problem. Air is heated from 0 degree centigrade to 100 degree centigrade. In a sealed metal container, its density is, that means indirectly, if temperature is increasing, what about the density? Is it increasing or decreasing or remaining constant? Ideal gas equation, PV equal to mRT, that is the ideal gas equation. P equal to m by v into r into t, can also be written as P equal to, as we know, mass by volume equal to density denoted by rho RT. From this, the density equal to P by RT. It is asking the relation between the temperature and density. Therefore, P and R are treated as constants. Then it can be written as rho is inversely proportional to absolute temperature. Since the temperature is increasing in this process, temperature is increasing from 0 degree centigrade to 100 degree centigrade, irrespective of the temperature rise. It's not compulsory 0 to 100 only. If the temperature is increasing, definitely density decreases. So answer is increases, no, decreases. Decreases is correct. Option B is correct. Come to the next problem. The energy transferred as heat and as work to a closed non-flow system is equal to change in the heat transfer. This is a printing mistake. It might have given the difference between the heat transfer and work transfer. For a closed system process, this is the problem number 26. Q equal to W plus du. This is the non-flow energy equation for a closed system. From this, Q minus W equal to du. The difference between the heat transfer and work transfer is equal to change in internal energy. So answer is change in internal energy. Option C is correct. Next problem is problem number 27. Pressure reaches at a value of absolute 0. You know, the state at which the molecular momentum is 0 is called absolute 0 state. absolute zero state. This part already we discussed, volume versus temperature. If we keep on cool the gas, this may be the initial state of the gas. If we keep on cool the gas, molecular momentum is decreasing. Molecular momentum is decreasing further and further. At a particular state corresponding to a temperature minus 273.15, the molecules present in the material are unable to move from one location to another location. That state is called absolute zero state. Absolute zero state. If we keep on cool the gas, the temperature is decreasing. Along with the temperature, volume occupied by the gas is decreasing. At a particular state, the molecules present in the gas are unable to move from one location to another location. That state is called absolute zero state. The temperature at that state is called absolute zero temperature, and the corresponding pressure is called absolute zero pressure. If you measure the pressure based on this absolute zero pressure, that pressure is called absolute pressure. That absolute pressure equal to atmospheric pressure plus or minus gauge pressure. Positive sign is for positive gauge pressure, negative sign is for negative gauge pressure. Positive gauge pressure means gauge pressure is more than atmospheric pressure. Negative gauge pressure is also called vacuum pressure, means the gauge pressure is less than standard atmospheric pressure. Similarly, if I measure the temperature based on this absolute zero state, that temperature is called absolute temperature, denoted by capital T, is equal to thermometer reading in degree centigrade plus 273.15. The resultant unit is Kelvin. It is the exact relation, but for general calculations, we are taking 273 only. We are ignoring the last factor for general calculations. Anyhow, at absolute zero state, the molecular momentum is zero. The pressure at that state is called absolute zero pressure. The answer is, the pressure reaches at value of absolute zero at a temperature of minus 273 Kelvin. It is given Kelvin. If it is degree centigrade, it is also looking correct. Under vacuum condition, no. At the earth center, no. When molecular momentum of the system becomes zero, this is correct option. If it is given minus 273 degree centigrade, that is also correct option, but it is given Kelvin. Okay. Anyhow, for 27th problem, option D is correct. Now come to the 28th problem. For a single closed system of constant composition, the difference between net heat transfer and net work transfer. For a single closed system of constant composition, the difference between net heat transfer and net work interaction will be, it is for a closed system process. 27th problem. For a closed system process, 28th problem. It is problem number 28. 28. For a closed system process, energy balance equation is Q equal to W plus Du. From this, Q minus W is equal to Du. The difference between the net heat transfer and net work transfer equal to change in internal energy. For a single closed system of constant composition, the difference between net heat and net work interactions will be equal to change in internal energy. Option D is correct. Now come to the 29th problem. For a cyclic process, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. It is in the anti-clockwise direction. It is for power consuming system. It is the cycle is for power consuming system. Power consuming system like refrigerator, because the cycle is drawn or constructed in the anti-clockwise direction. You are asked to decide the work interaction. Work interaction equal to area within the cycle, area within the PV diagram. That PV diagram is looking like a triangle. Triangle area equal to half into base into height. the triangle area equal to the work interaction for the cyclic process. Remember, area below the PV diagram for a particular process equal to work interaction. Area within the cyclic process is also equal to net work interaction. So anyhow, for the problem number 29, we have limited space for doing all these things. Right. Now the problem number 29. Problem number 29. It is given like this. Pressure versus volume. The cycle is looking like a right angle triangle like this. It is given like this. This is the direction. Corresponding to this volume is given in meter cube. Look at the unit of volume, meter cube. Pressure is in Pascal. Volume is in meter cube, pressure is in Pascal. Corresponding to this state, volume is 5. Corresponding to this state, volume is 3. Pressure limits are, here the pressure is given, look at the pressure, 2 Pascal, it is 4. Somewhere here it is 4 Pascal, it is 2 Pascal. It is 2 Pascal. So area within the triangle is equal to net work interaction. So net work interaction equal half into base into base into height. That is area of the triangle, area of the right angle triangle. It is equal to half into base is 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3. Height is 4 minus 2. Half into 5 minus 3 is 2. 4 minus 2 also 2. 1 2 is cancelled. Finally it is 2 joules. 2 joules is the correct answer. Option B is correct. Once again remember, area below the PV diagram. For example, if the process is given like this, the process is given with the PV diagram like this. If the process is given like this. For this particular process, area below the PV diagram is equal to thermodynamic work. This area is equal to thermodynamic work. For this case, you can divide this part into two parts. There is one triangle and other one rectangle. Area of the triangle plus area of the rectangle is equal to area below the diagram. That summation of those two areas is equal to work interaction for the process 1 to 2. But in this case, it is given for cyclic process. Area within the cyclic process is equal to net work interaction. Anyhow, option B is correct. Come to the last problem. 20th problem. If atmospheric pressure is 100 kilopascal and gauge pressure is 140 kilopascal, then absolute pressure. Here absolute pressure equal to atmospheric pressure plus or minus gauge pressure. Here you should take the positive sign for positive gauge pressure. Positive gauge pressure means pressure above the atmospheric pressure. Look at the gauge pressure. Here atmospheric pressure is given 100 kilopascal. Gauge pressure is given 140 kilopascal. Here gauge pressure is more than atmospheric pressure. Therefore, the absolute pressure equal to, directly I can write atmospheric pressure plus gauge pressure, because here gauge pressure is above the atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure is given 100 kilopascal plus 140. 100 plus 140 is equal to 240 kilopascal. That is the answer for the last problem, that is 30th problem. So we try to discuss 30 problems in the last 3 videos. In the next videos also, we will try to discuss some more problems. I am planning to discuss nearly 100 problems for this thermodynamic concept for NEET and JEE mains. Thank you for watching. If you need any clarifications, you can contact me through the address which is given below this video. Thank you very much.